Are you familiar with any novel series that is written for elementary, middle, or older adolescent group by African Americans? I can think of a novel series that's written for that age group by a non-African American. The first one that comes to mind is The Babysitter's Club. I was introduced to the book The Coldest Winter Ever, written by Sister Souljah, and this was published in 1999. I came across it in my senior year of high school. It was 2003 or 2004, and it is absolutely my favorite book to this day. I was a young African American adolescent female about to enter adulthood, and the main character, Winter Santiago, was also a young African American adolescent from the Bronx, New York, so two major cities in the 50 states, and we had some of the same struggles, I feel like. And reading the book and watching her go through her struggles and figuring out life itself kind of helped me navigate, and I developed a hobby of reading novels written by Sister Souljah. I found out that there was a sequel to the novel. This is our second book, Midnight. I didn't know that there's a second book to Midnight, but there's also a sequel to The Coldest Winter Ever that I didn't know, and I found out through Wikipedia, so thank you for that, Wikipedia. Saying all that to say, this author has been, her work has been classified as street literature or urban fiction, and Webster defines urban as a city, literary as humane characteristics, and fiction as basically an idea that's made up. So what makes The Coldest Winter Ever and The Babysitter's Club different? The color of the author's skin, basically. Sad to say that I think The Coldest Winter Ever didn't get as much credit as it should have, because it was classified as street literature or urban literature. Urban fiction. Sister Souljah said in Wikipedia, that she doesn't classify her work as urban literature because there's a lot of authors that write, literary fiction, kind of with an urban twist, and it's not considered urban, so she doesn't consider hers urban either. You know how there are artists out here basically, trying to show their work of art to us and they don't get credit. I feel really bad. This, movie or the book was actually Talk Vibe did an issue in May 2008 saying that there may be a movie. Jada Pinkett Smith was going to be the executive producer. However, it didn't go anywhere. I would have loved it to, but it didn't. I think it is just really, sad that Sister Souljah kind of didn't get her dues until 2013. I saw a New York Times article where she was on the 100 list of African American books to read, and I just feel like everywhere I go, I try, to encourage young I'm becoming, adolescents to read the book, and other new authors as well. I ran into Ashley and Jaquarius. They were at one of my hotels that I work at, and they gave me about 3 of their new books, and I love them as well. So I just feel like these artists are not getting their shine. So be sure to show love whenever you can. And like I said, The Coldest Winter Ever was my introduction to literary fiction.